Welcome to Thieves' Cant, a tabletop gaming podcast with your hosts, Jeremy Shane and Chris White.
Welcome back and welcome in. It is Thieves' Cant, Saturday, October 18th. I'm Jeremy Shane.
And I'm Chris White.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for subscribing at Thieves' Cant Cast, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you're listening. Email thievescantcast@gmail.com. And if you're enjoying the show, consider giving us that 5-star review on your platform of choice. It helps get more eyes on the show. You know, it'd be your good deed for the week, right?
5 stars, thumbs up. We'll take anything.
Hey, in today's episode, it's trick or treat time, but here on Thieves' Cant, it is trick and treat time. We're talking cursed magic items that still offer maybe an appealing benefit. We step into the squared circle in our crowdfunding spotlight, and our question of the week is all about scary moments at the game table. I guess, Chris, you could consider this our Halloween special?
This is it. It's pretty spooky.
All right, so lots to get to, but first up, some listener feedback. Emil in Denmark, the Wookiee Man, listened to Unearthed Obscura in our last episode, all about the glass brain of Mount Vesuvius. And Emil says, the glass brain and its specific origin is so cool. I am definitely going to use it as a MacGuffin for an adventure. I don't know how, but it's very evocative.
Yeah, the glass brain was really interesting, and it's the more you think about it, it's just you can stick it anywhere. It's just such a mysterious item. It really does get the juices flowing. Your imagination starts working as soon as you look at the thing or
the
think
brain
about
juices.
It. Well, yeah, crystallized brain juices.
There
See?
you go.
Even that.
Yeah. So if you want to know more, go back and listen to last week's episode of Thieves' Cant. Great episode by Chris. You were on fire. One of your all-time greats.
Thank you. Next up, we have Jessica Van Voorhees. She's going to clear up a question we had about the artwork in Draw Still Monsters. She said, a lot of the monster books art is reused from Flea Mortals. Their reasoning is mostly around saving time to get the monster book out, and a lot of it is already so good. So, a little backstory there, because we noticed last week there seemed to be a little difference in the art and the style, and I think we were both maybe fans of the monster book.
Yeah, you're talking a difference in style between the monster book and the heroes book.
Correct. Yes.
All the art across the board is top notch, but just stylistically, aesthetically, whatever the artsy phrasing is appropriate here, there is a subtle difference there. And we like kind of the darker vibes of the monster book.
Yeah, some of the colors were a little more muted. I don't know. Some of them were pretty colorful. They're really good. I mean, and again, it's not that the stuff in the player's book was bad.
Yeah.
But, man, the monster book, there is some incredible art. It was top notch.
It is very, very good. So thanks again to Jessica for clearing that up. Yeah, some of this is recycled from Flea Mortals. But I mean, the rationale makes sense. They wanted to get the book out on time.
Sure.
Kind of in a hurry. And a lot of that art is already so good, why not feature it in your core system, right, that your company created? That makes sense. Finally, one more from Wes Lawrence. He weighs in on the conclusion for now at least, of the Draw Steel job on Thieves' Cant Capers. Wes says, great coverage as usual. I don't know if you guys have decided on what you're going to be covering next, but I have some suggestions. One, more Draw Steel. Deep dives into classes and what effect subclasses have on classes as you level up. This may be best for after you guys get a chance to play. Looking forward to your coverage after that. Yeah, so Wes, definitely we will be revisiting the Draw Steel job.
Oh, yeah. It won't just be academic. We're actually going to play next week. So,
right. Yeah, next week, which is one of the reasons that no show next week. Gone gaming. We need to hang the sign.
We're going to be completely focused on this task.
So, we may do a Draw Steel job Delian Tomb review. Next, Wes says, I don't know if you guys are interested in Brandon Sanderson or the Stormlight Archive, but if you are, the Cosmere TTRPG looks pretty good. Haven't had a chance to play yet. I've never read any of Sanderson's work. The breadth of his work is a little daunting. So I would certainly want familiarity with his fiction before I took a look at the RPG. So considering the queue that I'd have to grind through, probably not going to happen. Not in this lifetime. Wes then says, Nimble 5e. It is a streamlined TTRPG based on 5th edition, and in my opinion, Wes says, a better version. Exodus TTRPG, it's a 5e Bones game that's published by WotC. Chris, we've given this a mention before, based on an upcoming video game that looks pretty good.
That's right. That was the sci-fi?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. And then finally, Fabula Ultima TTJ RPG. It's a game designed to capture the feeling of playing old-school JRPGs like Final Fantasy, Chrono Cross, and the like.
My wife would like that one, I think.
Yeah, that could be intriguing.
Yeah.
As far as Nimble 5e, I've heard good things about that one. I would be interested in a much stripped-down version of 5e, maybe a nimbler version.
Uh-huh. No, I'd be interested to see the changes and what they've done. That would be interesting.
As for what our next job on Capers will be, Chris, you and I have been kicking around some ideas. We've had some internal conversations about this, and we haven't made a firm decision yet. But what I figure we'll probably do is maybe come up with our list of candidates and maybe throw them out for some feedback and then make a decision from there.
Yeah.
So, but these are all great tips, and certainly a couple to maybe keep in mind for the future.
Yeah. Thanks, Wes.
Yeah. Much appreciated. All right. With listener feedback out of the way, let's move on to our question of the week. Since it is the spooky season, Chris, is there a scary gaming moment that you can recall, either as a player or a GM, your scariest gaming moment?
Yeah, it's a moment that reoccurred a few times. Our old DM, we'll call him Ray, he loved Ravenloft, and it was bad. Like, Ravenloft was real bad. And so any time that our characters would encounter mist of any sort, because that was how you entered Ravenloft, right? I don't know if that's canon or not, but that's how he always did it. Like, you were terrified. Like, just an average mist, and the characters wouldn't go outside. They were hiding under the bed. Like, it was really bad. And so, yeah, just in general, that idea of that consuming mist and being drawn into the demi-plane of dread, that's definitely the scariest moment for me.
Yeah, I like that. As a player, I don't know that I have like a moment that I can really point to that was scary at the table. I know there had to be something along the way, but now as a GM, I'm always terrified at the table. I mean,
that's a different kind of fear, I think.
Right. Anytime I'm rolling out a new system, that is a scary, scary session at the table. Trying to find that sense of comfort. Yeah. I think just panic is my standard operating mode.
Is it just performance issues?
I think it is, yeah. A little anxiety.
You do a really good job. I don't know why, but I get it. Sometimes we can't explain why things affect us the way they do.
Hey, what is your scariest gaming moment? That's something you can leave down in the comments or shoot us that email, thievescantcast@gmail.com. Let's move on then. We've got a slobber knocker of a crowdfunding project to look at. It is Worldwide Wrestling 2nd Edition repackaged from Nathan D. Paletta. This is on Kickstarter, and funding actually wrapped up, Chris, back on the 14th of October, but it's still accepting late pledges. And as a couple of old school wrestling fans, I figured we should spotlight this wrestling RPG.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we used to, what was that we used to play? It was all text-based where you were like running a federation.
Oh, like an E-Fed?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about
I remember that.
E-Fed. Yeah, all your role play is just typed.
Yeah.
And then like the Federation members kind of vote on the best role play to determine the winner of the upcoming match. And that was ridiculous. But this Worldwide Wrestling, it's more of they call it repackaged, and they're representing it in hardcover for the first time. But it's more out of a necessity to just reprint and make it available than it is like a brand new presentation of rules or anything like that. It includes refreshed artwork, an updated layout, improved player aids, again, with the goal of keeping the game in print and accessible. Chris, gameplay sounds pretty cool to me. Captures both the in-ring action and the behind-the-scenes drama. Imagine playing out your favorite soap opera-style ridiculous wrestling storyline around the table.
Yeah.
Now, players are portraying wrestlers with distinct personas. One player acts as the creative. They book the shows, guide the storylines. You can play this as a single episode of a wrestling show or an ongoing season, maybe with pay-per-views thrown in there too. This is a powered by the apocalypse system, so it's that roll 2d6 and add your stat. I've never played a powered by the apocalypse system, but if I were going to right now, this would be the one that I would grab.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. I think that this would be a lot of fun. Like everybody just acting over the top and doing promos and it kind of scratches that itch too. Some people want to, I want to script what's going to happen, and all this stuff. Like that's fun. Like that is really, I think this would be a blast. I don't know how long it would go.
Yeah.
If it would, I don't know if it would lend itself well to a one shot, maybe, but just.
I think this would be great to see play out over the course of a few months.
Right.
I mean, I want to see the ongoing feuds and, surprise team-ups.
Yeah.
What all you can actually do with this system. The question that I think it begs, though, is how big of a group do you need to successfully,
Right, because you got to have multiple feuds and.
Right. Does everybody need to play multiple personalities to make it happen, involved in separate storylines?
Like everybody runs a stable, maybe.
Right. That could be kind of cool.
Yeah. So like you're the manager of a group of like 4 wrestlers or something. I don't know.
That could be. Or, everybody has their single personality, but you still have a full roster that the creative, the GM is working in.
Yeah.
Somehow. I don't know. I need to know more.
I do too.
And I'm intrigued.
I think it could be a lot of fun.
All right. That is Worldwide Wrestling 2E, again, on Kickstarter, accepting late pledges.
Oh, yeah, brother.
Get it while you can. It's running wild. All right. With that, we are on to, we'll call it our main topic for the day, tricks and treats. Chris, we're talking cursed items that they may present a drawback, but they also present a benefit. We've got a couple that we're going to cherry pick from actual game lore, but I've also brought in my copy today, Chris, of the Tome of Adventure Design, and this is going to allow for us to roll up our own random cursed items with a benefit. But first, what are a couple of your favorite historical cursed items?
Well, these are all going to be D&D items.
Okay.
First of all, so I want to add that disclaimer because it's what I'm most familiar with. So the first one, I don't know where it originally came from, but I know it was printed in the Tales from the Yawning Portal. It's the Hellhound Cloak.
I've never heard of the Hellhound Cloak.
Never? Well,
I like the sound of it.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Yeah, so it says this dark cloak. It's made of pure hellhound hide. I mean, that's already pretty cool, right? But as an action, you command the cloak to transform you into a hellhound for up to 1 hour, which is pretty awesome. Basically functions like a polymorph spell, but you can use a bonus action to revert to your normal form.
Okay.
It's all good, right?
Simple. Action to transform, bonus action to revert. Any limits on how many times I can do that?
We'll see. So first we got the treat, okay?
All right, now we have to have the trick.
Let's talk about the trick, okay? So the curse is that the cloak is cursed with the essence of a hellhound. When you become attuned to it, you're cursed, and until the curse is broken, you're unwilling to part with the cloak, keeping it within reach at all times.
My precious.
My precious, right? My precious hellhound cloak. The sixth time you use the cloak, and each time thereafter,
Okay.
you have to make a DC 15 charisma saving throw. If you fail the save, the transformation lasts until dispelled, or until you drop to 0 hit points. You can't willingly return to normal form.
Okay, so you would be stuck for that full hour. Well, I mean, that's not the worst.
No, not the full hour. It lasts until it's dispelled.
So what is dispel?
If you fail the save, in other words, until like a remove curse is cast on you,
Gotcha.
you're in that form.
Okay, I thought maybe it would, like after the 1 hour, then it would like self-destruct.
No.
Self-dispel.
Quite the opposite.
Okay.
You're gonna stay a hellhound and you're loving it. And here's the real problem. If you
that's not the real problem?
Oh, no, that's not your real problem.
Oh, come
if
on.
you ever remain in hellhound form for 6 hours, the transformation becomes permanent, and you completely lose your sense of self. And then all your stats are reverted to a hellhound.
You are a hellhound.
Yeah. You just hand your sheet to the GM, basically.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little scary.
I wonder if this is how hellhounds are made. Like, I always thought they were like really bad dogs. But, maybe.
Well, now we've kind of got a chicken and egg situation because the cloak itself is made from hellhound hide.
Which came first, the hound or the hide?
Right.
I don't know. But I thought that this is a fun one because it's pretty cool to be running around as a hellhound.
Yeah, you're going to have some heightened abilities.
Yeah.
That way. But yeah, if you fail that save, then you've got 6 hours.
Yeah.
To try to find a resolution. Otherwise,
so your cleric friend better find you, hunt you down, and remove curse, or it's game over. So
I love it. All right.
That's a fun one. The next one is the Shield of Missile Attraction.
So, wait. Shield of Missile Attraction.
The Shield of Missile Attraction.
So it's attracting missiles, but you're shielded.
Yeah, but this is one where it's a mixed bag, okay? Because the curse here is that when an attack with a ranged weapon targets a creature within 10 feet of you, the curse causes you to become the target instead.
Any creature.
Right. Any ranged attack, you're the target, which sounds bad, right? So what's the treat? Well, the treat is while you're holding the shield, you have resistance to damage from attacks made with ranged weapons. So in the hands of the right character, if you're a tanky build, you don't have allies firing at enemies within 10 feet of you, you can totally absorb all the damage from incoming arrows for your allies. You have resistance, too.
True. Yeah. This could be circumstantially awesome.
Yeah, it's almost like a taunt for ranged attackers.
Yes, exactly.
So it's pretty neat, I think.
Other circumstances might make you want to just drop the shield like a hot potato.
Right.
Not it.
Yeah, this is not for everybody.
Right.
But for the right character, this is pretty cool.
That's fun. Little trick, little treat.
Yeah.
Dig it?
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Okay. You got one more?
I got one more. Pretty wild.
Okay.
As it should be, the Wand of Orcus.
Oh, crap.
Right. We had to drag a demon lord into it, right?
Talk about treats and tricks.
Yeah. So obviously not an easy item to get. Orcus normally doesn't just leave the thing laying around. Boy, there's a lot of tricks and a lot of treats with this one. Well, the tricks are pretty straightforward. Anybody who's not Orcus that tries to attune to the wand, you have to make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw. If you succeed on the save, you take 10d6 necrotic damage. So that's your best case scenario, right? and if you fail the save, you just die and raise as a zombie.
Okay.
So just be prepared. There's some risk, right?
There's a good chance you'll die either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you attune to this thing, it's a magical mace, a +3 magical mace. It deals an extra 2d12 necrotic damage on a hit. So that's pretty beefy. But it also has this list of random properties, and they're not small. Like it's things like +3 bonus to armor class while you're holding the wand, spell charges. It's got all kinds of nasty spells attached to that. Call undead while you're holding the wand. You can use an action to conjure skeletons and zombies. It is sentient. It is surprisingly chaotic evil, as one would expect from a demon lord. Yeah. It has a ton of uses. It's an incredibly powerful item.
Yeah.
But, number one, you might die just trying to attune to it. And then there's also the fact that you kind of have Orcus's wand at that point.
He might want it back at some point.
He might. And so, yeah, this is not a good way to make friends.
Yeah. Isn't this thing like a skull and like the handle is just the spine?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It's the type of thing that even if you went to Walmart, you might get some looks with this one, So you got to be a little casual with the Wand of Orcus. But, it's a fun item, I think.
So those are some of Chris's favorite cursed items with benefits. But we figured it'd also be fun to come up with some new random cursed items using the Tome of Adventure Design. Chris, I will let you, as always, roll.
It's a big responsibility. Let me open this bag and unveil this potpourri of dice.
Chris is using my dice, and these dice actually have a benefit and a curse. The benefit is they're fun, and the curse is that Chris can't resist making fun of them.
I can't. It's every color. It's all the colors.
It's mostly purples, greens, and browns.
Greens, blues.
Whites, blues, yeah.
Yeah,
whites, some earth tones in there.
That's a lot of colors.
Okay, so I have pre-marked a couple of tables in the tome, Chris, that I think will work for this purpose.
Right.
First, I've got a small item table. So we're going to roll on that to determine like what the item is. And then on a separate table, we're going to roll a couple of times to determine what the beneficial condition is granted by that item, as well as the curse that befalls the individual who wields that item. Sound like a plan?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay, then let's find out what our first item is. We'll do 2 or 3 of these.
64.
64. So our first item is going to be a pipe.
A pipe.
I assume this would be like a smoking pipe, not a plumber's pipe.
Yeah, nice.
It could be a plumber's, like a lead pipe.
Yeah.
Right?
Or like a...
But we're not playing Clue.
Like a piper's pipe?
I think we make it a smoking pipe.
Smoking pipe.
Okay.
I like it. Okay.
All right, so now a D100 will tell us what the beneficial condition of the pipe is.
This could be really fun.
Do you have to smoke the pipe to activate the condition?
Oh, I think so. Well, let's hear what the condition is first.
Okay.
50. Well, what is it?
It's perfect for the pipe. Effect of sleep. Sleeping causes a side effect on the character, such as gaining information from dreams or healing at twice the normal rate.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you smoke this pipe, get real sleepy.
Yeah. And discover the key to the universe.
Right.
Yeah.
I swear this was a random roll.
Within 2 hours, the player must visit a Taco Bell.
All right, let's see what the curse is.
All right. 51.
51. I swear it deals with sleep.
Really?
So sleeping causes a side effect on the character, such as a bad smell. That's just a suggestion. Or random teleportation during sleep. Oh, or causing others nearby to sleep. So there's some, it's not specific here, but there's some negative effect
that is
of the sleeping
awesome.
as well.
I love this item.
It is all tied together.
Yeah, that's perfect. Wow. So what do you call it? We have to give it a name? The red eye pipe? I don't know.
The pipe of the red-eyed dream.
Oh, yeah. Pipe of the red-eyed dreamer.
Dreamer.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that better. That's good.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Lock it in. I'd like to specifically define that negative effect. I like the benefit, the gaining information from dreams. And it says, or healing at twice the normal rate. I say, and. I think you get both those.
Yeah. I don't think you have to pick one. You can pick multiples.
Yeah, you heal up and you get answers from the dreams. But on the negative side of things,
you smell like patchouli. And what were the other negatives?
Random teleportation during sleep.
Oh, that's so good.
You're not sleepwalking, you're sleep teleporting.
Oh, yeah.
Or causing others nearby to sleep.
That's good too.
Right?
That's good. Yeah, definitely.
Like your sleep aura is so strong.
Yeah.
That it
It's like you're astrally projecting and you're dragging other people with you.
Right.
Just because they're in proximity. Gosh, that's so cool.
All right.
That's a great item.
The Pipe of the Red-Eyed Dreamer.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do another one.
Yeah, absolutely. We're not going to match that, though. 54.
All right. So 54 tells us that our next item, is a mouse. It can be dead, alive, or undead.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Let's not decide yet.
Let's wait and see what the perk and the drawback are, and then we'll decide what form this mouse is in.
Oh, man. All right. I'm already excited.
All right. So we've got a rodent in our pocket.
63.
Okay. Some kind of immunity. It says the character becomes immune to a particular temperature, either like heat or cold.
Okay.
Like extreme in one way or the other.
So like fire or cold?
Right. Not sure how it relates to the mouse just yet.
Okay.
But all right, we'll stick with it.
Yeah.
All right. Embrace the randomness.
Right.
Let's find out what the curse is, and then maybe we can connect it all.
Maybe.
85. All right. 85 tells us that the curse, permanent insanity of a mild type. Maybe this mouse is like abyssal, which then would grant us immunity to extreme heat.
Yeah.
Right. Well, abyssal is hell, right?
Abyss is no. Hell and the abyss.
Okay.
Infernal. Right.
So
abyssal kind of makes more sense though, right? Because it's chaos. So and you're going insane. It's like a demon possessed mouse.
Or
okay.
When I took my kids to Disney when they were younger, I did lose a bit of sanity.
That's true.
And I blame that damn mouse.
That was the demon mouse right there. Yeah. You met the demon mouse. Okay. All right. Hear me out. Quasits are demons, right? And they can transform into small creatures, like tiny creatures. I don't know if mouse specifically, but what if it was just it's like a quasit that got stuck? And for whatever reason, it's stuck as a mouse permanently.
Yeah.
But this little thing is just whispering from your pocket, right? Yeah, kill them, master. They're all out to get you. How awesome would that be?
Right. So permanent mild insanity balanced by, tolerance for extreme heat.
Yeah.
Or cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus you get a demonic little sidekick.
That's awesome.
That's good fun.
That's fun. I like it.
We've got to name this thing.
Could
it just be the abyssal mouse? Or is that too vanilla?
It's pretty good. Straightforward.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The abyssal mouse of
Yeah, I was trying to think of something clever.
Right.
But I don't think it's going to happen.
Okay.
I like abyssal mouse.
The abyssal mouse.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do one more then.
All right. Well, you know my secret passion for fashion. And so let's do one this time that's something we can wear.
I do have, close to what I've marked here, there is a magic clothing table. So we can just roll for the item, and then we'll go back to the benefit and curse table.
Perfect.
Does that sound good?
Let's do it.
Okay, again, this is a D100.
Here we go. 79.
Okay, a 79, some kind of shirt.
A shirt.
Right? Might be a puffy blouse for the bards out there. So our shirt gives us what kind of benefit?
I rolled a 75.
Ooh, a particular animal becomes loyal to the character.
Wow.
As an ally.
I feel like it's going to be a wolf. I feel like this is a wolf T-shirt I'm wearing.
the three or the two wolves howling?
Or yeah.
Every truck stop has one.
Oh,
for you?
yeah.
Okay.
Right next to what are they, dream catchers or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so it's the wolf howling T-shirt.
Uh-huh.
You can befriend a wolf when you wear it, but
here's the catch. 4.
Oh, but your ability to see is reduced.
So I wear the wolf pack T-shirt, and
maybe you get the wolf sight.
The wolf becomes my eyes.
Right.
Yeah.
And you can't see on your own.
Okay. That's kind of cool.
It's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah.
What do we call this one?
I think this thing should definitely come with the sleeves already ripped out.
Pre-ripped sleeves.
And the shirt of the lone wolf.
Shirt of the lone wolf.
Shirt of the lone wolf.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have the shirt of the lone wolf. the Abyssal Mouse, and the Pipe of the Red-Eyed Dreamer.
Nice. I feel like we enriched the gaming community as a whole today. Like, put these things on a Wikipedia. Let's go.
This is our Halloween gift to you. Take these items, surprise and delight your players with them.
Sit around in your wolf shirt,
right,
while you're carving the pumpkin and smoking your pipe of divine insight.
Right.
And enjoy it with the family.
Yeah, I have fun every time we crack open the Tome of Adventure Design. It's always a surprise anytime we get to roll on those random tables.
That is fun. I enjoy it.
Yeah, again, that's from Mythmere Games. By the way, we use the revised edition. I'll put a link in the show notes.
Absolutely.
Okay, that'll bring this episode to a close. And just a reminder, this is our last October show. Thieves' Cant is taking a hiatus. Nothing
just
too
for a
long.
week. 1 week.
Yeah,
right?
a week or two. We'll be back the first or second week of November, back to a regular recording cycle. We'll also, again, be kicking around ideas for our next job in Thieves' Cant Capers. A new series will come your way before too long. In the meantime, remember, you can reach out at thievescantcast, email thievescantcast@gmail.com. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. It helps the show a lot.
Do it, because you love us. We love you. Circle of love.
Happy Halloween. We will catch you next time. Have a great week of life, great week of gaming. I'm Jeremy Shane.
I'm Strad Von Zarovich.
It's been Thieves' Cant. So long.
Thank you for listening to Thieves' Cant. Email thievescantcast@gmail.com.